Hello friends, my name is Vikas.
So friends, in today's video, we will be discussing some important current affairs of the 6th and 7th March. The session will be highly important, so do watch video till the end. So friends, we'll start with the session, but before that, we have something important to tell you about.
So friends, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store in your Android phones. This app will help you in boosting your preparation. Once you have downloaded this app, you can go and log in with your Gmail or Google ID in this application. And once you have logged in, then you will be transferred to this page here. On this page, you will be able to see home, all courses, my courses, and doubt sessions also. So in the courses, if we talk to you, in the courses, if you purchase course from us, we will be providing you with multiple material for your preparation. Material such as your daily current affairs, your weekly current affairs, your monthly current affairs. In daily, we will be providing you with 20 questions quiz, an ebook that is in your PDF formats of the questions of that particular day. Then we'll be providing you in weekly with the same 50 question quiz that will be a compiled and important 50 questions, and also we'll be providing you a compiled PDF of the weekly current affairs then in the question answer format also. It will be a very helpful PDF, and similarly for monthly also we'll be providing you important monthly current affairs on a monthly basis. So the same content you will be revising maximum number of times, and it will help you in your preparation. We'll also provide material related to your banking and awareness also, and apart from that we'll be covering all important topics such as your apps and web portal, important days, books and authors, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, awards, obituary, important days, and what not. Everything will be covered in this topic wise by me only. So apart from that, we also provide state wise current affairs that will also help you to prepare for the regional exams coming. All right, so friends, this is the app that you should definitely go and download if you want to step up your preparation. Apart from that, if you want to purchase any course from our application, then to help you out, we'll be providing you an additional 10% discount if you use Vikas 10 code. I repeat, if you want to avail an extra 10% discount on all the purchase you made through the application, you will be provided with 10% discount on the purchase by using this code, that is your Vikas 10. So friends, let's start. Here we'll be discussing the current affairs of 6th and 7th March. Questions are important. Here we'll be discussing about Kavach. Here we'll be talking about a new convention center that was opened by Reliance. And then we'll be talking about India's first green charging station where it is set up. Then FATF have put Pakistan again on the grade list, and one more country was put on the grade list. What is the name of it? Then we'll be talking about that. Then we'll be talking about Brahmos supersonic cruise missile that was tested recently from INS Chennai, that is your Indian naval ship Chennai. Then a new species was discovered that we'll be talking about of new gin berry, and it was discovered in Tamil Nadu. Then we'll talk about Shane Warne, who recently passed away. Our former army chief general recently passed away. Then again we'll be talking about one of the most important question for the video, which you have to pay attention till the end, is about a solar city. Whole city will be powered by solar energy. Let's start with our session. First, we'll talk about Kavach. What is Kavach? Kavach is an anti-collision system that is developed by Indian Railways. It was recently successfully tested, and the main aim of this Kavach is to provide rail accidents. As we know, there are multiple railway accidents that are going from previous many years. So in order to avoid that, the basic aim here is that if a train has approached a red signal, then this train will automatically stop. Alright, if two trains basically are moving towards each other, then this Kavach system will automatically start, and both the trains will be stopped before colliding. Then you should know between what two locations this Kavach system was tested for the first time. It was tested from between two railway stations. They are Gulaguda railway station and Chitgida railway station. Gulaguda railway station to Chitgida railway station. This Kavach was tested for the first time. Alright, and what is Kavach? As we saw, Kavach is a railway accident avoidance system, or you can say anti-collision system, that was successfully tested by which organization? It was successfully tested by our Indian Railways.
Apart from this, you should remember the main aim of the railways is to achieve zero accident. That is the reason this Kavach was started. It enables the train to stop on their own, and as I said, if two trains are approaching each other, this Kavach system will activate itself. It will be giving a red signal, and both the trains, say A and B, these both the trains will stop automatically. This Kavach system was announced in the Union Budget of 2022. It is a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative, and it is indigenously developed ATP. What is ATP? ATP is Automatic Train Protection System that is developed by RDSO. What is RDSO? RDSO stands for Research, Design and Standards Organization. I repeat, this is important here. You have to pay attention. Again, this Kavach system was announced in the Union Budget of 2022. It is developed as a part of ATP. What is ATP? Automatic Train Protection System. And this has been developed by which organization? RDSO, that is Research, Design and Standards Organization, in a collaboration with Indian industry. Apart from this, these trials were facilitated by South Central Railways. Pay attention here also. Apart from this, where this particular Kavach system will be deployed, it will be deployed in multiple stages. All right, as per the priority, see, first priority is high density routes, and New Delhi, that is between New Delhi to Mumbai, and New Delhi to Horwa, that is in West Bengal. So these are the first priority routes where Kavach will be deployed initially. Then second priority, third priority and fourth priority. All right, systematically on stages, on various levels, these Kavach will be applied to these particular railway routes. Then if I ask you about the largest railway network of Asia, it is our Indian Railways. Indian Railways, important question. Which is the largest railway network of Asia? It is Indian Railways. Indian Railways was nationalized in the year 1951. Where is the headquarter of Indian Railways? It is in New Delhi. And apart from this, as we discussed, it is the largest railway network of Asia, and it is the world's second largest railway network. Now your homework is, write down your homework. First question, that you have to tell me which country is having the world's largest railway network. Comment below. Which country is having world's largest railway network? All right. So this is everything about you need to know about Kavach. Moving on now. Next, we'll be talking about India's largest convention center. What is a convention center? Basically, now as you see, we are getting more digitized, more startups are coming, new companies are being opened up. So for those companies, they need office spaces. And if they will be working from offices, they will be definitely they will require residential area among them. And if residential area is there, then they will be required various commercial shops also, from where they can do shopping, where they can purchase basic necessity goods also. So in order to complete all this, or in order to achieve the aim of all these perspectives, recently Reliance has opened India's largest convention center at Jio World Center with 5G network. What this complex will be having, first of all, see, we will discuss it, but you should know what we are talking about. It is a building. Here you will be seeing mall. It will be a kind of a mall only, plus office spaces. Here you will be seeing shops. Nearby you will be having residential area, from where the people will be coming, will be utilizing these shops, these malls, these office spaces. Here there will be cafes, restaurants, movie theaters, gaming theaters, and everything will be included in this Jio World Center. By whom this was opened? This Jio World Center has been opened by Reliance Industries Limited. All right, highly important, remember. Then you need to pay attention where this particular Jio World Center is being launched or set up. It is in Mumbai. And where is Mumbai? Mumbai is in Maharashtra. All right, so this is, you should know about Jio World Center that has been opened in Mumbai, Maharashtra by Reliance Industries, and you should know everything about it. Apart from this, Jio World Convention Center, it is the India's largest convention center, has hybrid and digital experiences enabled by the 5G network. As I told you, it is full of offices, malls, spaces, cafes, restaurants. Definitely it's so that, and what more advanced technology are coming up here, and they will be utilized in these projects.
Then we'll be talking about India's first green charging station in the pipeline. That means it will be coming up soon. What is India's first green charging station? As the name suggests, here it is related to electric vehicles. But before starting this, let's discuss some important current affairs related to electric vehicle. Which is the first state or the state that has topped in the list of the sales of electric vehicles in India? It is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is followed by Delhi. Alright, but on top it is Uttar Pradesh in the most number of sales of electric vehicles. Then if I ask you, where is the largest charging station for electric vehicles setting up? It is in Gurugram, Haryana. Where is it? It is in Gurugram, Haryana. Alright, so these are the basic things that you need to know about electric vehicles. Recently, National Highway for Electric Vehicles, this is an organization that is promoting electrification of transport system. Basically what they are doing is they are setting up various electric vehicle charging stations on the highways itself. What they will do is, if a person want to charge there and if they want to take a break from the long drive, what they can do is they can stop at a restaurant, and on these restaurants itself these charging stations are being set up. They require very less space, so it will be a like the customer will be eating food, resting, having a good time on these restaurants, on these cafes. Meanwhile their cars will be charged at those same particular location. So similar, what National Highway for Electric Vehicle is doing is they have set up, or they are recently constructing, India's first of its kind green charging hub along with the Jaipur Delhi Agra e-highway. Alright, so where we can see this India's first green electric vehicle charging station, we will be seeing this at Jaipur Delhi Agra e-highway. This is the location where this India's first green energy charging station is being setting up. It is in construction now, and which is the organization that is building it? It is your National Highway for Electric Vehicles. This new initiative is very unique. It is way of using green construction techniques for electric vehicles that will be providing net zero carbons. We know electric vehicle is not releasing any carbon into the atmosphere, thus the carbon footprint, or you can say it is a net zero carbon that is being released into atmosphere. Moving on. Next, we'll be talking about FATF's Grey List. FATF is a financial action task force, and Grey List is a list that is basically released by FATF. Alright, by FATF, Financial Action Task Force. So we are here talking about Grey List. You should understand what is a Grey List. A Grey List is basically a list of countries, and those countries are put into the list which terror finance. Now, what is terror finance? Means any country that who is financing terror, that is providing arms, that is providing financial aid to the terrorist groups, they are basically put into the grey list. Those countries who are put into the grey list, they won't be getting any loan from any institution. Institutions such as IMF, institutions such as ADB, institutions such as New Development Bank, these similarly World Bank, these institutions, these financial institutions who provide loan to various countries when they are in the need of that, so these loans will not be provided to such countries. If you remember, recently International Monetary Fund has provided around $1.3 billion fund financial aid, or you can say emergency aid, to Ukraine. If Ukraine would have been on the grey list, then International Monetary Fund would not have provided them with a fund of $1.3 billion in a emergency aid, because we know the situation in Ukraine. Russia has attacked on it. Understood? Now, Pakistan is in the grey list of FATF. But here you need to, we saw this about Pakistan continues to remain on FATF's grey list. But the important country that have been put into the grey list recently is your United Arab Emirates. UAE is the country that has been put into the grey list. This is a very important news, can be asked. Apart from this, if we talk about United Arab Emirates, okay, tell me which is the first IIT outside India that will be developed in which country? It will be developed in United Arab Emirates. So the first outside India will be developed in United Arab Emirates. Which is the first paperless government? Paperless government. It is your Dubai. Okay, then Pakistan has been on the grey list of FATF since 2018 for failing to check money laundering, terror financing to various terrorist groups. If we talk about FATF, who is the president? Dr. Marcus Player, who is of Germany, is the president since 2020. If we talk about the headquarter, it is in Paris, France. UNESCO also has their headquarter in Paris, France. As of now, there are 39 members along with 9 FATF style regional bodies. Next, we'll be talking about D.N. Patel. D.N. Patel is the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. Recently, he has been appointed as the chairperson of TD SAT. What is TD SAT? Telecom Dispute Settlement and Appellate Tribunal. Remember this important. So, who has been appointed as the new chairperson of TD SAT, that is your Telecom Dispute Settlement and Appellate Tribunal? He is Justice D.N. Patel. What is the full form of DN? Dhirubhai Naranbhai Patel, who is currently as the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. Now he has been appointed as the chairperson of TD SAT. And here you can see him in the picture, D.N. Patel. Next we'll be talking about Brahmos. Brahmos is a joint venture between India and Russia. First of all, you should know this. India, question can be asked in your exam that Brahmos is a joint venture between which two countries? It is a joint venture, or it can be asked India is working on Brahmos with which countries? It is Russia. Highly important. Then you should know recently Indian Navy successfully has fired Brahmos cruise missiles from INS Chennai. This is important, you need to pay attention. Recently, Brahmos cruise missile was tested by which Indian naval ship? Question will be direct and simple. This Brahmos cruise missiles were tested by Indian naval ship Chennai. INS Chennai. The Indian Navy successfully tested the accuracy of an extended range of Brahmos supersonic cruise missile from the stealth destroyer INS Chennai. That's all you need to remember here. Another thing that you cannot remember is Brahmos is a joint venture between India and Russia. Then if we are talking about Russia, remember recently Russia has sent their first batch of AK-203 assault rifles. Important thing. Both Brahmos missiles and the Indian naval ship Chennai, they are indigenously built, and INS Chennai has been built by Mazgaon Dock Limited, that is at Mumbai. If we talk about Indian Navy, it was founded on 26th of January 1950. Motto is important, remember, may the Lord of Water be auspicious unto us. Headquarters is in New Delhi, and who is the Chief of Naval Staff? Admiral R. Hari Kumar is the current Chief of Naval Staff of Indian Navy. Next we'll be talking about a new species that has been discovered in Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary, that is located in Tamil Nadu. Highly important. This new species is of gin berry. Here you can see white flowers on this is identified. Alright, it is a new species of gin berry that is found where it has been found in the Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary, that is located in Tamil Nadu. Then you should know the name of this new ginberry species. It is Glycosmis albicarpa. I repeat, Glycosmis albicarpa is the name of this new ginberry species that is discovered where it is discovered in the Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary, that is situated in Tamil. A team of scientists from the Botanical Survey of India that was led by K.A. Sujana have discovered a new species of ginberry. And the name of this new species of ginberry is Glycosmis albicarpa. They have been found in the Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary, that is located in Tamil Nadu. And how are they distinct? They have large white fruit, as I showed you here. Alright, they have large white fruit. Now, if I ask you the question, what are the questions that examiner can think of asking? The question can be, where was this new species of ginberry discovered? They were discovered in Tamil Nadu. At what location or in which wildlife sanctuary the new species of ginberry were discovered? They were discovered in Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary. A team of scientists from Botanical Survey of India was led by whom? Who discovered this new species of ginberry? She was K.A. Sujana. And apart from this, then the name, what is the scientific name of this new species of ginberry? It is Glycosmis lb carpa. Coming to some obituaries, we all know Shane Warne. Shane Warne was a very famous Australian cricket player, and he is very famous in India. Almost all the cricket fans know this person because he used to play very well. All right, he was an all-rounder, and everyone was very sad when we heard that he has recently passed away. He passed away due to heart attack. Shane Warne, he used to play for which cricket team? He used to play for, or which country? He used to play for Australia. Another way this question can be asked is Shane Warne is related to which sports? He is related to cricket. All right. Another thing, the important one you need to remember about him is that he was named as one of the 5 cricketers of the century by Winston Cricketers in 2000. Important. He was named as one of the 5 cricketers of the century by Winston Cricketers in 2000. Next obituary we'll be talking about our former Army Chief of General Sunit Francis Rodriguez. I repeat, former Army Chief General Sunit Francis Rodriguez has recently passed away. He passed away at the age of 88. He passed away in Goa. He was the former Chief of Army Staff. His name is General Sunit Francis Rodriguez. All right. And if question can be asked, he belonged from which state? He belonged from Maharashtra. He was born in the year 1933. Then some of the achievements that you need to remember about him is he was the 15th Chief of Army Staff of India from 1st of July 1990 to 30th of June 1993, and he was the 32nd Chairman of the Chief of Staff from 1st of August 1991 to 30th of June 1993. Alright, so these are the two important achievements that you need to remember. Apart from this, he also took part in few wars such as Sino-Indian War of 1962, Indian-Pakistan War of 1965 and India-Pakistan War of 1971. Moving on. Next, we'll be talking about a first mobile ambulance for street animals was started in Chennai. First mobile ambulance for street animals. Important questions. So, where was this started? It was started in Tamil Nadu. Where was it started in Tamil Nadu? It was started in Chennai. But by whom was this street ambulance started? It was started by Blue Cross of India and for paw. Paws are the legs, basically we say, of the street animals. All right. So, two organizations, Blue Cross of India and for paw, they both together started the first mobile ambulance for street animals in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Highly important. Next, we'll be talking about Dudhala village, one of the most important current affairs that you need to pay attention. Dudhala village is ready to become the first village of India that will be fully powered by solar energy. First village of India that will be solar powered. Which is this village? Dudhala village. Where is this village located? This village is located in Gujarat. Highly important question. It will become the first village to be completely powered with solar panels by a foundation. Now you need to remember this foundation of this such a large project of providing energy to the whole village has been launched by 3 foundations. First is Goldie Solar, second is EPC service provider, and third is your Sri Ramakrishna Knowledge Foundation, that is SRKKF. They jointly have set up this foundation stone for such a large project of providing solar energy to the village of Dudhala that is situated in Gujarat. Highly important question. Apart from this, if we are talking about solar energy and that to the first village of India that will be run or that will be provided by solar energy, whole city or whole village will be running on solar energy only. Similarly, Kerala's Cochin International Airport is the first airport in the world that would be running fully on the solar power. The launch or officially commission of this project was launched in the year 2015. All right, whole international airport will be launched or working on solar energy only. Next we'll be talking about Delhi state. Who is the Chief Minister of Delhi? Arvind Kejriwal. Who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi? Manish Sisodia. So recently, Manish Sisodia, who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi as well as he is the Education Minister of Delhi, has recently inaugurated a Delhi Teachers University. And where was this inaugurated? It was inaugurated in Mukherjee Nagar, that is in northwest Delhi. Why this is important? Because this is the first of its kind university in Delhi that is established with the aim to prepare well trained trainers and highly qualified teachers. All right, I repeat, basically to provide quality training to teachers so that they can teach students better. Such university, that is DTU, by the name Delhi Teachers University, was launched by Delhi's Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. And where it is located? It is located in Mukherjee Nagar, northwest Delhi. Who will be the Vice Chancellor of this Delhi Teachers University? Important. Professor Dhananjay Joshi has been appointed as the Vice Chancellor of this newly formed Delhi Teachers University. Important question. Importance from the appointments perspective. Now the time is to ask certain questions from the topic we have studied earlier. If you are able to solve these questions, no, then simply you have understood the topic very good. All right, let's start. Name, you will be getting 10 to 15 seconds for each questions. So read the question, then answer. All right, let's start. Name the India's first train collision avoidance system that was recently tested by Indian Railways between Gulaguda and Chitti-Gida railway station. You have 10 to 15 seconds. Tell me, comment below. Between two stations, that is Gulaguda and Chitti-Gida railway station. This first train collision avoidance system. What is the name of this avoidance system? It is Kavach. Very good. Next question. In which city Reliance Industries Limited, that is RIL, has opened India's first global destination named Jio World Center? As I told you, what is this related to? Malls, office spaces, cafes, restaurants, everything will be here. So where is this inaugurated, or where is this project, that is first global destination named Jio World Center, opened? Tell me. Such a easy question if you have paid attention while we were teaching. So friends, where is it? Very good. It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next question. Which country recently retained in the grey list of FATF? In FATF's grey list, which countries are in it? Among the questions. So it will be your Pakistan, that is in, but here remember, both countries, as I told you, Pakistan as well as UAE, they both are in FATF. Recent is the UAE. Apart from this, Iran and Iraq, they are also currently the part of FATF's grey list. Among this, remember just the latest one and the important one and the significant one is United Arab Emirates. Recently, an award by Pakistan, that is the second highest civilian award of Pakistan, Hilale Pakistan, was given to whom? Tell me. Who received the second highest civilian award of Pakistan? That is Hilale Pakistan. It was given to Bill Gates. Why? Bill Gates was presented with this award because of his NGO, that is Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, because they are working towards eradication of polio. And first IIT outside India will be built where? It will be built in United Arab. Next question. Who recently got appointed as the chairperson of Telecom Dispute Settlement and Appellate Tribunal, that is TD SET, and for a term of 4 years? Who is the person? Tell me. He is the Chief Justice of High Court. Who is he? Who has been appointed as the new chairperson of the TD SET? Comment below fast. You will have 10 to 15 seconds. These comments are important from your perspective because once you are commenting, no,
you will be remembering these things, that yes, we commented this is the answer. You will be using your mind to do something, and when you do that, you will remember the same thing for a long term. So the correct option here is DN Patel or Dhirubhai Naranbhai Patel. Next question. Indian Navy recently tested fired Brahmos supersonic cruise missiles from which of the following Indian naval ship? You have to name the Indian naval ship from which this Brahmos missile, that is a joint venture of whom? It is a joint venture of India and Russia. Tell me. You have 10 to 15 seconds. So the correct answer is INS Chennai. Alright, Indian naval ship Chennai was the naval ship from which Indian Navy, and yes, who tested fired it? It was tested by Indian Navy, this Brahmos supersonic cruise missile from the Indian naval ship Chennai. So friends, that was our session. I hope you liked the video. And if you want us to continue with such session, all you have to do is comment below and tell us, because the value of your comment is very much. We respect your comment. And if you want us to continue with this and bring more such topic, if you want to study some other topic, all you have to do is comment below and tell us, because we definitely read all of your comments. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862, and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price, and that will help you to boost your preparation.